Welcome to our new video. In this video, we will cover section 3.7 of the standard for project management, which is Tailor based on context.
Hello.
What is important about this principle, Mr. Izgi?
As we see on the screen, design the project development approach based on the context of the project, its objectives, stakeholders, governance, and the environment using just enough process to achieve the desired outcome while maximizing value, managing cost, and enhancing speed. Each project is unique. Project success is based on adapting to the unique context of the project to determine the most appropriate methods of producing the desired outcomes. Tailoring the approach is iterative and therefore is a continuous process throughout the project.
Adapting to the unique objectives, stakeholders, and complexity of the environment contributes to project success. So we need tailoring. Mr. Izgi, can you tell us what tailoring is?
Sure, Mr. Tekir. Tailoring is the deliberate adaptation of approach, governance, and processes to make them more suitable for the given environment and the work at hand. Project teams tailor the appropriate framework that will enable the flexibility to consistently produce positive outcomes within the context for the life cycle of the project. The business environment, team size, degree of uncertainty, and complexity of the project all factor into how project systems are tailored. Project systems can be tailored with a holistic perspective, including the consideration of interrelated complexities.
In summary, what does tailoring aim?
Tailoring aims to maximize value, manage constraints, and improve performance by using just enough processes, methods, templates, and artifacts to achieve the desired outcome from the project.
How does this interact with project management office and governance?
Together with the project management office and considering governance, project teams discuss and decide on the delivery approach and resources required for producing outcomes on a project-by-project basis. This includes the selection of the processes to use, development approach, methods, and artifacts needed to deliver the project outcomes. Tailoring decisions can be an implicit action of accepting an established methodology. Conversely, tailoring can be an explicit action of selecting and mixing specific elements to see with the unique characteristics of the project and the project environment. Tailoring is necessary to some degree in every project because each project exists in a particular context.
These are related to the uniqueness of the project, aren't they?
Yes, they are. Projects are unique, even when the deliverable of the project does not seem unique. This is because project contexts differ in that the organization, its customers, its channels, and its environment are dynamic elements. Those changes and ongoing learning may cause project teams to use or develop different methods or approaches in pursuit of success. The project team should examine the unique set of conditions for each project so that they can determine the most appropriate methods of producing the desired outcomes.
Can we start the tailoring work with an existing methodology or common way of working?
An existing methodology or common way of working can inform the way in which a project is tailored. A methodology is a system of practices, techniques, procedures, and rules used by those who work in a discipline. Project teams may be required to assume the methodology of the parent organization. That is, the project team adopts a system of processes, governance, methods, and templates that provide guidance on how to run the project. While this provides a degree of consistency to projects within an organization, the methodology itself may still need tailoring to suit each project. Organizational policies and procedures prescribe authorized boundaries within which the project team can tailor.
We need time and money to do tailoring.
Yes, project teams can also factor in the time and cost of project management processes. Processes that are not tailored may add little value to the project or its outcomes, while increasing cost and lengthening schedule. Tailoring the approach along with appropriate processes, methods, and artifacts can help project teams make decisions about process-related costs and the related value contribution to project outcomes.
What kind of benefits would we see?
Tailoring the project approach to suit the unique characteristics of the project and its environment can contribute to a higher level of project performance and an increased probability of success. A tailored project approach can produce direct and indirect benefits to organizations, such as deeper commitment from project team members because they took part in defining the approach,
Reduction in waste in terms of actions or resources.
customer-oriented focus, as the needs of the customer and other stakeholders are an important influencing factor in the tailoring of the project.
More efficient use of project resources, as project teams are conscious of the weight of project processes.
Increased innovation, efficiency, and productivity.
Lessons learned so that improvements from a specific delivery approach can be shared and applied to the next round of work or future projects.
Further improvement of an organization's methodology with new practices, methods, and artifacts.
Discovery of improved outcomes, processes, or methods through experimentation.
Effective integration with multidisciplinary project teams of methods and practices used to deliver project results.
And increased adaptability for the organization in the long term. The approach is iterative, isn't it, Mr. Izgi?
Yes, it is. Tailoring an approach is iterative in nature and therefore is a constant process itself during the project lifecycle. Project teams collect feedback from all stakeholders on how the methods and tailored processes are working to evaluate their effectiveness and add value to the organization.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Izgi. We have reached the end of this video. Please subscribe to our channel and like our videos. You can find some templates on our Patreon page. Also, feel free to ask any questions to us or write comments under this video. Goodbye.
Goodbye.